Hi guys. Apologies for the croak. That's why there's been a delay in this video because I've lost my voice. I've had a throat slash chest infection slash I've still got it. So if I start talking, then you'll know why. But I really want to get this up. So I'm here. Just bear with us. Turn the volume up. Right. This is the second part of my February March haul. Yeah, February, March, and we're nearly the end of April. I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's worth waiting for. It's a beauty one, and yeah, I've got lots of beauty things to show you. So I'm going to get started. Um, I've got them all in a Primark bag here, which, to be honest, I'm going to tip out. Yeah, make it easy if I tip things out. I'm going to start off with makeup, and I may as well start off since it's quite out there. The lipstick that I'm wearing. I love these balm type stain things that you get. I know Revlon have released some new ones, which I'm very keen on trying. But to be honest, this one screamed to me first in Superdrug, and it is the Rimmel Lasting Finish Colour Rush Long Lasting Intense Colour Balm. I'm never going to say that name again. It's too much. And the colour I went for is 110 Make Me Blush. This is what they look like. They're like every other one on the market. The Clinique Chubby Sticks, the Revlon matte bombs or whatever they're called. Yeah, there's no difference, but this is the colour. You can see it there. And do a little squibble. That's what it looks like there. That's the one I'm wearing now. I've got some photos of it on my blog. I love this. I like this way better than the original Revlons. It tastes a lot like MAC lipsticks. It's got that sort of cocoa buttery vanilla taste. It's really moisturising. My lips are as dry as hell with being poorly. And I have to say, of all the lipsticks in this haul, this is one that's done the best. I'm definitely going to be getting some more of these. They've got a huge range of colours. And yeah, I love this a lot. I'm definitely going to be buying some more of those. Next up, I mentioned lipstick, so I may as well show you everything at once. All by Avon. I think I've said before, and if not on here, I've said on my blog that my next door neighbour is an Avon lady. She sells Avon as well as a regular job. And although I'm not obliged, I do tend to make quite a few little Avon hauls through her. And yeah, over the last few months, I've picked up some lipsticks. I'm a huge fan of their Colour Trend lipsticks, so I've got two of those. And they're in the new ones, the new Kiss and Go lipsticks, but they're in limited edition packaging, which I don't know if you can how well you can see, but they've got little hearts on the packaging. And the two shades I got were Smoochable and Lovable. All the names are themed around kissing and love, which was very sweet. Right, first one is, I'll show you, is Smoochable. That's what it looks like. And I hope you can see there's all sorts of hearts embossed into the lipstick itself, which makes it almost too pretty to use, but the colours are really nice. Now this one was a little bit, the picture in the brochure didn't really do this one justice. It looked a lot more nudie, but as you can see, it's a lot sort of pinky, red, coral. It's definitely less neutral than I thought it would be. That's what it looks like. That's what that one there. Yeah, it's very nice. It wears really well. It's just not the colour I thought it would be, but it is still something I'll wear, so yeah, I'll go with it. I think I only do it on special offer, so I think they're only £1.75 each, so you can't argue for that really. And the next one is Lovable, same packaging, and the same embossed detail on the lipstick itself. This one's a bit more of a bright. It's a bit more pinky, a bit more corally. Brights for people who don't like brights because it still is a little bit sheer. And that's it there. This one was a bit more realistic to the picture, but as I say, that one wasn't. But it doesn't matter. For the price that I paid, I'm not going to argue, and I will still wear them both. But yeah, really like those. I think they're limited edition, so if you want those, then get them pretty quick. I'm sorry, I've got a stray fringe here, let's get them in. Right, so they were both Avon lipsticks, and so was, and I don't even know where I've put it. There it is. Right, this one, I can't remember the range, and it doesn't say on the packet. You'll have to look at my blog, and I'll try and mention it below which one it is. I want to say Colour Renewal, but I'm not sure. But anyway, that's the packaging. There's a few lipsticks on the market in packaging like this at the moment, so if you can see that. And the colour I went for was Pink Renewal, which something makes me think about that colour Renewal. That's what it looks like. It looks a little bit darker in the tube than what it actually appears. I'll swatch it down here. There we go. It's quite sheer, quite shimmery, and it just goes on as a nice baby pink. It's quite moisturising, and again, I like the colour. Bullet is a tad misleading. It does go a little bit differently to that, but it's still a very nice colour, and I love, at the moment, I'm loving pinks. I always said I would never be a pink lipstick wearer because my mum is. And I wear pinks way more than I wear nudes now. So yeah, definitely turned into a pink lipstick girl. Right, what else from Avon? Right, something else from Avon I'm actually wearing now. And I think it's another limited edition. It is the Marbleized Powder Blush. Does it have a name? It does, but it's not on the box. In Marbleized Powder Blush in Self-Discovery. This is what it looks like. It has been used, obviously. And that is the colour of it. Right, I don't know about you, but that to me doesn't look like a blusher to me, really. It's more like the sort of MAC Mineralized Skin Finishes, Laura Geller Baked products. It's full of different tones of colour, and that's what it goes on with. So for me, to be honest, I think it's more a bronzer highlighter, but it is stupidly pretty. I absolutely love this. If you like MAC MSFs and you can't stretch the budget, then have a go at this because this is pretty decent. I'm wearing it on my cheeks here. I don't know how well you can see because I've had trouble taking photos. I think the lighting's quite bad today, so it's not really doing a lot of good. But it's very, very pretty, and you can also use it as an eye on your eyes as well. I've got a little bit under my eyes along with Chanel Emerveil. But I really like that. Again, it's a limited edition, which a lot of Avon products that are any good tend to be. But yeah, I really, really like that, and I really would recommend that. Just not as a blusher. It's definitely a bronzer, come highlighter, come mineralized skin finish. Avon. Right, what else from Avon? Right, one of my favourite foundations, and something I've showed you quite a lot, is the Ideal Flawless foundation by Avon. I use the colour Ivory, and I've also used the colour Shell, and I have to say that's probably one of my favourite foundations of all time. I first bought, I think, after I saw Pixie Woo's on about it, and I have to say it is really good. The colour works, the texture works, it just works for me. I'm not wearing it today, I'm wearing BB cream for quickness more than anything else, but I have been wearing it an awful lot. And on offer in one of the catalogues was a different version of it. It's the Ideal Flawless Invisible Coverage Cream to Powder Foundation. Now I have to say I'm not normally a fan of cream to powder foundations. I do find them really cakey, and yeah, so I'm not really a fan. But I'm always willing to try something new, and this offer on this was pretty good, so I decided to give it a go. Basically, I haven't used it yet, so that's what it looks like. Colour is Ivory, the same as what I normally usually go for. And you get, won't be able to do it now, will I? And underneath you get the little sponge. So I'm going to do a full review in my blog when I've had a chance to try this, but you never know, this could be the one that changes my mind. Avon. I know I've got some more Avon, yes I have. This is from Avon as well, and it's a nail polish. I'm actually waiting for some more Avon nail polishes to come. And it's not a nail polish in the conventional sense because it's classed as a top coat. The shade it's given is Destination Peach, but I'll show you, I'll take it out and show you. Right, Nail Weight Pro Plus Top Coat. Right, that's what it looks like. I don't know how well you can see, but it's got a sort of iridescence to it. So what you do is basically top coat, and it has a sort of satin finish, almost matte, but not quite, because you see a little bit of the iridescence on whatever colour you put it on top of. I haven't had a chance to play with this properly. My nails aren't good. One of my beautiful cats caught his claw under my fingernail, and I've had to wait till basically the infection, well, it wasn't infected, but the nastiness grew out, the pain grew out before I could start putting polish on them again. So to be honest, I've just been neglecting my nails a bit. But yeah, once they get back to going again, I'm going to be able to wear this and try this over something. I think it'll be really nice, but It gives a sort of weird, sort of slightly iridescent satin finish, so I can't wait to try that with a few colours. Right, speaking of nail polish, I also picked up another 2 nail polishes. First up, one from the Barry M Aquarium collection. Basically, I fell in love with all of the colours in this collection, but I could only really justify one. So I went for this one, which I think is Pacific. It's a duochrome. It's all purple, turquoise. There's bits of orangey gold in it. Gorgeous. Again, I can't wait to use this. This looks a really nice collection. I love duochrome polishes at the best of times, so I'm really excited to try this. Another sort of duochrome iridescent effect was this one, which is by a brand called Jess that you can pick up in Poundland. I think it's a Poundland exclusive brand. They do have a Twitter page, so it's worth having a look on there. Understandably, it's £1. It's a sort of bluey, pinky, goldy, iridescency sparkle. To me, it looks very, very similar to Model's Own Indian Ocean. So I'm going to actually do a comparison post where I layer this on its own and over the top of a different colour versus Model's Own, so we'll see the difference. But it looks a pretty good dupe for £1, I have to say. And I've heard good things about the range, so I'll definitely be picking some more of them. Right, what next? We'll stick to Poundland. We'll stick to Poundland for the minute. Poundland, yeah. A lot of people criticise Poundland for beauty, and yes, some of that stock is old, but you can actually find some really good bargains. Now, this one actually came from Pound World. I don't like Pound World as much for some reason, but I never seem to be able to do as much with it. But they had a reduced section. Pound World, a reduced section? They did indeed. And in it, I found this, which is the Milani Runway Eyes Fashion Shadows. And the colour is Fashionista Pinks. Now, I've already got one of these in the green and gold. I'm not sure, I'm not going to be able to open this. There we go. And that's what it looks like. I've already got one of these in greens and golds, which I love. So, yeah, it was 50p. Somebody suggested I could use it as a blusher as well, and yes, I think I could. So for 50p, well worth picking up. Something else I got in Poundland this time was these by Nail Rock. They are the Frou Frou nail charms. I don't know how well you can see. I'm going to show the picture because, to be honest, they're too small to take out. What they basically are is little decals, charms shaped like ice creams, cakes, candy canes, lollipops that you stick on your nails. I'm not sure the look is entirely me, but I think they might be fun. They're only £1, and so I thought I'd try them. They also, I'm led to believe, had some animals in some stores, which I would have loved as well, but I couldn't find them. But they're £1. I think these are normally like £6.99 or something, so that was well worth picking up. Right, only a few more things to go. Right, we'll start off with Primark. Now, I don't know if you know, but Primark have actually relaunched their beauty range, and in it, lots of new stuff, makeup, nail things, and what have you. But I noticed a new brand of face wipes. They're called PS Love Your Skin Deep Facial Cleansing Wipes for normal and combination skin. Like the ones I normally buy, they're £1 for 2 packets of 25 wipes. So I thought I'd try them. I've used one packet already. I'm not keen on the smell very much. It smells a bit bathroomy. But they're actually really nice. They're all right for swatches. They're all right for emergencies. And they do actually get your makeup off. 2 packets for £1. You can't say any more than that. These are for normal combination skin, but I do think they had some for dry sensitive as well. But for 2 packets for £1, well worth it. As well as those, I also picked up my regular ones, which are these ones, which are the Oil Balancing Cleansing Wipes with Tea Tree. I've gone through packet after packet of these. I use them for sanitising makeup, cleaning packaging, cleaning swatches up, emergency makeup removal, you name it, I'll use these. Again, 2 packets of 25 wipes for £1, well worth it. Right, next. May as well show you this one while we're on the theme of cleansing. A lot of people have raved about this as a good alternative to Bioderma, and it is the Garnier Skin Naturals Micellar Cleansing Water. I've only used this once or twice, and so far I have to say I'm really, really impressed. I'll be doing a full review of this on my blog, so keep an eye out for that, but so far so good. Right, I'm rushing through this because I know I haven't got much time left on. Yeah. Next thing was a purchase from a brand called Miners. I haven't used much Miners since I was a child, virtually. They were quite popular when I was like younger, and they're always in like girl magazine things. But yeah, they've had a bit of a resurgence lately, and I just found out a shop near me actually has a stand of their products. So I just went for the one thing just as try out, and I went for one of the blusher bricks, and this is what it looks like. Three basically brands of colour, sort of a highlighter, a pink tone, and a more of a contoury pink. That's what it looks like. I don't know how well I can see that, but it's very soft, very pigmented, really, really nice. I think this was about £4, which doesn't make it one of the cheaper brands at the minute. But yeah, I'm impressed with that. I'll definitely consider picking some up next time I'm in that store. It was Cooperative Pharmacy if you're interested. If you've got a cooperative pharmacy near you, then they might just have a minus stand because mine did. But yeah, minus blusher brick in pinks. Final three things. One eBay thing, which I'll show you first of all. And yeah, what it is. And I bought this after seeing these on a blog, Venus Loves Virgo, Maria. And I thought, oh, that looks interesting. It's a makeup sponge on a stick. I wish I'd gone for something a little bit thinner on reflection. I've got cat hair stuck to it. A little bit thinner on reflection to get around my nose and things. But I have to say, this is quite cool. It does actually do the trick. It's the same as like the Beauty Blender material on the bottom. And it was only £1, so I'm going to give this a proper go and see what I think. And if it's okay, I might get some more. Finally, a few magazine freebies. Apologies, I can't remember which magazines these come from. At least I don't think I can. Right, I think this was Percy and Reed Wonder Balm, which is like hair straightening balm, hair conditioner, leave-in conditioner. Basically does all sorts from Percy and Reed. I think this was with Elle. That was a 75ml. Apologies that these are past freebies. They aren't available anymore, so I'm just showing you, just so you know things that I've got. But yeah, Percy and Reed Wonder Balm. Right, eye pencil, Model Core. Quite a few Model Core things pop up in magazines, and it was just an eye pencil. I think there's a few other things. Yeah, just an eye pencil with a sharpener on the end. I can't remember what magazine that was. Could have been Marie Claire. Could have been Red. Not entirely sure. Could have been even have been Elle. I really don't know. And finally, a mascara, Company Lashes, which is Company's own brand. I think a lot of bloggers and YouTubers ended up with this because it was the magazine with Zoella on the front, Zoe. So a lot of us bought that one. But yeah, magazine freebies, always good. Something else to try, something else to chuck in your bag. So that was my beauty haul. Sorry the end was a little bit rushed. I'm going to be back soon with a favourites post. Yeah, just a favourites, just to try and catch up on things I'm loving at the minute. And there'll be a link to my blog below where I'll talk more about all of these products. I've got pictures of me wearing the makeup and things like that. So thanks for watching, thanks for subbing, and I'll see you soon. Bye.